Okay, in this video we're going to cover games on Google+. Now I've noticed that quite a few of my friends on Google+ have already discovered some of these games and have played a lot of them already. Now most of my friends on Google+ are subscribers to my YouTube channel. They're the hardcore of my YouTube subscribers. But this video is for those of you who have yet to discover games on Google+, or have yet to discover Google+ at all. So I'm going to start off by saying if you are not a member of Google+ and you need an invite, please subscribe to my channel, post a comment down below in the comments down below, and send me your email address. So private message me through YouTube. Don't post your email address in the comments down below. We don't want to make that public information. Just send your email address to me in a private message. I promise you the only reason I'll use it is to send you a Google+ invite, and I'll never bother you on your email address again. But it's just basically so that I can send out an invite to you if you want to try out Google+ or these games on Google+. Now, if you look here on the screen, I have it enlarged here, zoomed in. I might have to actually zoom out again in case some of the games take up a lot of the screen here. But for right now, I have everything zoomed in. And you'll notice your basic navigation bar up top here on Google+. And the last icon here are games. That's something that was just recently added to Google+. So what you want to do is click on that icon over here. I'm already clicked into it. And you'll notice all these games being advertised here. These are the featured games. Now, as of right now, I'm going to go over to all games over here. And you'll see that only 16 games are currently available on Google+. I would imagine that's going to explode over the next month or two into quite a few more games, because if you're a game developer, getting in on the ground floor, especially when there are only 16 games available, you're really going to get noticed if you're the 17th or the 18th game. So I'm sure that a lot of developers are going to jump on the bandwagon here. Now, you might recognize some of these games, you might not recognize others. I'm just going to go through them really quickly. If you look here on the left-hand side, it says which games I've already played. And I've played them all except for one, which is this Bejeweled Blitz, because I want to show you what it's like when you actually get into a game for the first time on Google+. Okay, so let's give you a quick overview of what's available right now. You have a variety of different games available. You have some RPG, turn-based RPGs, you have some puzzle games, you have some typical, like Sudoku, you have poker, you have some other type of games right now on here. If you look at Zombie Lane, it's sort of a like a turn-based beat-em-up with zombies in it. Wild Ones is sort of like a turn-based Smash Brothers game. I don't know if you can play against other human beings. I only delved into it a little bit to see that you can play against the computer. City of Wonders, an RPG. Monster World seems like an RPG, like a harvesting kind of RPG. Crime City is a turn-based beat-em-up. It's in an isometric view. It's sort of like an isometric turn-based Grand Theft Auto, but very scripted, very, point A to point B. Diamond Dash is a typical puzzle game. Same with Bubble Island, Zynga Poker, that's pretty self-explanatory. You probably are familiar with Zynga and obviously with poker. Collapse Blast, another puzzle game. You have Sudoku here. Now, I'm going to actually show you Bejeweled, so I'll skip that. That's the only game on this list I haven't dived into. And the reason I want to show it to you is because I'll show you the menus that you're presented with when you actually start one of these games for the first time. Now, as far as Angry Birds goes, I try every time not to do another video on Angry Birds. I have a couple up already. I think I have 3 videos up already on Angry Birds. But I'm actually going to show you some more Angry Birds in this video because there's some interesting social features added to the game which I think you should know about if you don't have access to the game on Google+ right now. Dragons of Atlantis, another RPG. Flood It is another puzzle game. It's an interesting game. You have one side of this cube here that has little blocks of the square in all different colors, and the goal is to make the entire square one color within 25 moves or less. Kind of interesting. Edgeworld is another RPG type style game. It's a sci-fi RPG. And then you have Dragon Age down here, which is a BioWare game, and it's a turn-based RPG. So let's dive into Bejeweled here, and I'm going to hit the play button, and you can see for yourself for your first time what you're greeted with when you start and play one of these games. You're greeted with a menu here that says Bejeweled Blitz Beta is requesting permission to view basic information about your account, view your email address, and view a list of people from your circles ordered based on your interactions with them across Google. So this screen here, this permission screen, is very reminiscent of Android. If you have an Android phone, you know when you download an app and install an app, you have permissions that ask you permissions. Now obviously you can't use this if you don't agree to this, but just know what you're agreeing to. If you don't agree to it and you don't think the game is worth playing, then don't do it. But for this case, I really don't care. I'm just going to allow access, and what it's going to do, it's going to load up the game. Alright, we have Bejeweled here. It's a PopCap game. And the interesting thing about these games on Google Plus is that they're very social. So you have leaderboards on your games of your friends or people in your circles. As you can see, I have 3 people right here in my circles that are listed that have played Bejeweled here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing back to Angry Birds back here, and I'm going to show you that social aspect of the game. Okay, so what you see here is level 17, and the cool thing is in the upper right hand corner you have your own score right here, which is 0. Obviously I haven't thrown a bird yet, and then the next to beat. Now I have some friends that have played this game on Google Plus, and every time you play a level and you get a score, you're added to a leaderboard. So this person is in my friend list here, and they're my next to beat. So they have 19,150, I have 0. Let's see what I can do here, and I'll show you how this works. It's actually pretty cool. So let's fling the bird here. Let's see how much damage I can do here. Not my best level here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so notice my score, and notice the next to beat. And then as my score increases, it shows how you leapfrog everybody. And now I'm in 5th place out of my friends who have played this game. Now the cool thing is what you can do if you want, you can post, that would post to your stream, or you can brag. And when you brag, you're bragging to the person you just beat. So if you're, like in my case here, I'm in 5th place, I can brag to the person who's in 6th place, ha ha ha, I beat you. So that's a really cool aspect, a really cool spin to Angry Birds on Google+. So far, I think it's a great start for games on Google+. Again, if you have Google+, go right ahead and play some games on there. It's available right now. If you do not have Google+, I will provide you with an invite. So again, just subscribe to my channel, put a comment down below in the comment section down below, and private message me your email address. I promise you I won't do anything with it other than send you an invite for Google+. So that pretty much does it for this video. I will see you guys next time.